Hello everyone. I hope your day is going well. Happy New Year to everyone. I know it's been 8 days in the new year, so I'm not gonna say it's late to say Happy New Year, Happy New Day, and Happy New Hour, Happy New Year. So I'm making this video today to talk about my experience in US as an immigrant. I'm an immigrant to US. I'm a permanent resident. I'm not citizen yet. I'm eligible. I'm going to apply for my citizenship. I submit my application. I'm just still waiting, but I'm still officially not citizen. And I was challenged to make a video about my experience here, what I think about the country in general, what I think about the politics, about the President Trump, what I think about the system, what I like, what I dislike. And I accepted the challenge, and I am pretty sure no one will attack me for saying my honest opinion, and I'm not gonna get arrested for saying my honest opinion, because guess what? It's my freedom of speech. This is the country of freedom of speech. I know it's missed from other countries. That's why people from other countries challenge me, which is friends, to do this. They don't know about freedom of speech because they believe if I say what I'm going to say, I'm going to jail or get deported or whatever. But first of all, no matter what my opinion is, I will always be respectful, and there is no disrespect to anyone, to anything, and I will be very fair. I'm going to say my opinion very fair. I am not gonna lie or make things look prettier or uglier. I'm just gonna be fair. So, first of all, as immigrant, first thing you might face in US is the language. If you don't speak English, yeah, it's a problem if you don't speak English. You're not required to speak fluent English. Americans are used to people who has broken English or broken language, or they just want you to say, to understand what you want, and based on that they will go. If you go to other country, you probably need really to speak fluent to people help you to understand what you want. But here they are used to immigrant. They are used to people talking different languages. I mean, a lot of community here speak Spanish, so if you speak Spanish, you're gonna get, you'll be fine. Even government here speaks Spanish. If you call bank, you have option to either choose Spanish or English. If you call government anywhere you go, they have someone who speaks Spanish to help you. So if you speak Spanish, you're good to go. You don't have even to learn English for real. If you speak something other than English, like Arabic or French, you still find some community who speak this language might be able to help you. Otherwise, if you go to government places, you are eligible actually to get someone to translate to you, no matter what your language is. Like if you go to DMV, you can request someone to speak Arabic. They will get you one. They will offer you one. If you have health insurance, your health insurance, no matter if it's government, Medicare, Medicaid, or a commercial, private health insurance, they will provide you someone who speaks your language to help you. So you still will be able to get help. Not speaking English will not stop you from living, from eating, from working, or from getting protection from the government or police or anything. So language is not a problem, but yes, it's big help if you speak English, or if you try to speak English, you try to learn English. So I came here, I speak Arabic, Lebanese, I speak French, and I speak a little bit from other languages. Spoke a little bit English, not much. Things I learned in high school, but I was able to learn English here. I didn't go to college for English. I didn't go take any classes, but from just talking to people, I wasn't shy just sitting home because I don't speak English. Oh, I can go nowhere. No, I encountered with people, friendship with people, my work, and I'm able to not fluently speak English probably, but I'm able to get I'm able to understand people when they talk. I'm able to read, and I'm able to tell people what I want, what I need. So, and I'm working on my English more to be improved. I will never be able to get rid of my accent. This is something you will have forever, which is not planning to. So, as I said, language is very important, but it's not deal breaker in US. Another thing in US that is very important for immigrant and for citizen, for everyone, is the credit system. And it's something not everywhere in the world that you have a credit system. few countries they have the credit system, building your credit and having good credit. So I wasn't really aware of the credit system in US. It's different than it's overseas. So you should have a good credit or build your credit. Having good credit score or credit report will help you to get an apartment, would help you to get a house, get a credit card, to finance a car, to get utility service without putting deposit. And sometimes you might be denied for utility service like such as electricity or internet or whatever, because you have bad credit. If you don't have a credit, you're still gonna get you still be able to get anything you want, but you have to put deposit. But having bad credit is different story. I'm gonna make another video talking about the credit system, how you improve your credit, how build and rebuild your credit. But yeah, working on getting good credit or having good credit, it's very important in US. Maintaining a good credit, it's very important. If you have a good credit, you are safe. If you need a loan, emergency loan, you can obtain a loan. If you need a credit card to use an emergency, you can. If you need to finance a car, if you need to repair your car, if you have good credit, you're good to go. A lot of people will finance for you, will help you. But if you have bad credit and you don't have money, you are stuck. So having good credit is very important to live and survive in USA. And USA is the country of opportunities. A lot of opportunities here, a lot of opportunities. And the good things, and it's something very unique in US, you will be treated the same of citizen. I'm permanent resident. I can do anything citizen do. I can work in any place. I can travel inside US freely. I can obtain a loan. I can buy a house. I can, you name it. The only thing I cannot do is vote. And it's not a big deal to me, really. It's not like something deal breaker, you know. I didn't come to US to vote. I don't care. I might one day when I become citizen vote. Probably I won't. I mean, I wasn't voting in my countries. I don't really like politics, so I didn't vote. I don't care about voting. But as a resident, you have the same right of everyone else. Another countries, I don't think you can do that. Like, you will be like so limited, even with your salary, even with everything. Here it's different. You are treated the same. You are protected, like citizen protected. Like your resident, if someone bother you, if someone like violate your rights, you have the right to sue the government. You have the right to, you will be treated fairly. And it's something very unique, and the system from this side is very good. I love it. You always feel safe. You always know that you are getting fair treatment. You are getting treated fairly like a US citizen or even a Native American. It's something missed from other countries. It's something very valuable here. And people who live here, they don't know about it. They don't feel it until they go out and they try another countries and they come back and they will say, oh my God, we live in the best country in the entire world. So it's big credit and big thanks for the system. About work opportunity, job opportunities. I don't think there is anyone in this country that cannot find work for any reason. There is work for everyone, for anyone wants to work. Probably there is no work match what you want. Like, okay, I dream to be president. It's not you know, logic. I can do it, but I really don't want to be president. But what I'm saying is, there is always work to get you enough to make your living. You can easily make 2,000 a month, which is gonna pay your rent, your utilities. You can easily whatever you do. You can do Uber. You can do taxi driver. You can work at gas station. You can work at retails. You still gonna make some money. Yes, people who has problem finding job, people who has a criminal record or felonies or whatever, but they still able to get some job. There is like a lot of opportunities for them. But for regular citizen or resident who doesn't have degrees, neither high school, but he has okay record or clean record, he will be able to work and make money and make living. People who say we're not making enough living or we're not finding work, I don't believe them. I don't believe that you can sit in your house and not work because you're not finding work. If you go and look for work, you will find work. And if you work and not making enough money, you can apply for government help, Medicaid, food stamp, blah, blah, blah. It's hard to get, but it's possible. A lot of people on them, on this kind of government help. I don't see no one working and not being able to find like to have a roof or food on his table. All people who work, they're able to do that. Most of people who doesn't work, they are lazy, honestly, and just they don't want to work. They just want to complain about the system, but they don't want to start from their self. The other day in Starbucks, I see this guy very often in Starbucks. He say hi, kind of friendly guy, and he's always with a group of people sitting there. And last time he approached me and he said, "Hey, Happy New Year." I told him, "Happy New Year." And he said, "Hey, let me ask you this." I told him, "Yeah." And he said, "What do you think about President Trump?" I told him, "Well, what do I think about him? I don't know. I don't really talk politics. I don't understand the politics system." And he said, "No, don't you think economy is bad and blah, blah, blah." I told him, I don't really think economy is bad. Is your economy bad?" And he said, "We're not in the best." I told him, "Well, the fact I see you every day almost in Starbucks, eating from Starbucks and drinking coffee, which is costly, it costs money, Starbucks is expensive, it tell me that you're financially okay. Otherwise, if you're not financially okay, you probably shouldn't be here. Should be outside working or trying to find work and stop blaming the president or the system, you know?" Well, he didn't answer. He didn't like my answers probably, so he just changed the subject and he just left. So my point is, people who sit with not working, it's not like they are not able to find work. They're not able to find the work they want, yeah, but I'm sure they can find work who provide them stability, at least provide them roof or food. So job opportunities, there's plenty of jobs. You can easily find job to provide you enough to live. And about health system, okay, be honest about the health system. I think can use a lot of improvement. And I'm not talking about health quality, healthcare quality. Healthcare quality is absolutely perfect, absolutely perfect. But I'm talking about insurance and money part. First of all, you're not gonna go to the hospital and die in the emergency room because you don't have money or you don't have insurance. You are getting to get treated. You are going to get all the health care you need and be discharged, sent home, and then they will send you bill. And it's gonna be pretty expensive if you don't have insurance, and it's not gonna be easy for you to pay it off or pay it back. And if you choose not to pay it, you're not going to jail. They will just report it to collection company, and they will just report your credit. They're just gonna affect your credit. That's it. Some hospitals they set a court for that. They sue you for the money, but it's still not going to send you to the jail. You're still going to be free outside. So, and they're not gonna deny you next time if you go to the hospital, and they will say, "Oh, last year you didn't pay us, so we're not gonna treat you." There is no way this will happen. You're always going to get treatment, always. But this shouldn't happen. Hospitals should get paid too. And it's unfair for them to treat you and you not pay them. But also the bills is it's very high for just small ER visit. You're gonna end up paying thousands of dollars just for a small ER visit. If you have a surgery, you're talking about $100,000. Some people pay $1 million, or their bills are $1 to $2 million. It's ridiculous. It's stupid. So health system really can use big improvement, a huge improvement. First of all, when you work, your job is required to provide you health insurance. So you're lucky if you have health insurance provided by your job. You're still going to pay a small portion of your premium, but it's probably $50 a month. But you will have at least health insurance who will pay for you. If you don't work, you might be eligible for Obamacare. Obamacare is the worst health plan ever. Why? Yes, now people will tell me, "Oh, the premium is very low." What are you talking about? Why it's the worst? You still can pay $150 a month and have health insurance. Yeah, but did you read the health insurance term? Did you see your deductible, your out of pocket? Yes, I can afford $150 a month for Obamacare, but I won't be able to use this health insurance until I pay $6,000 at least deductible and $12,000 out of pocket. So basically, you don't have health insurance. You just carry the health insurance card. You pay the membership, $150 a month, but you're not able to use it until you pay so much money. And people who need Obamacare, it means people who has really not much money, and they need health system to help them pay their bills or health insurance. So when you tell them, "Okay, I'll offer you this health insurance, but you still need to pay $12,000 to meet your deductible and out of pocket so I can cover," this is kind of useless insurance. And I worked in medical field. I worked directly with people who need a treatment, and this treatment need to be approved by health insurance. And I see how bad it is. It's very bad. Health insurance system is absolutely bad, and it can use a lot of improvement, a lot of improvement. Me and the company I used to work with, the clinic I used to work with, we help so much, too many people to get free treatment when their insurance decline their treatment authorization, or some of them, they come to us, they don't have insurance really, they have critical diseases and they need treatment, so we either find them a free medicine provided by like foundations or the manufacturer of the medicine. Sometimes they have a plan to help people who has no insurance, or sometimes we just waive the cost of the medicine and the cost of the care. We treat them for free, gladly. But provider and doctor should not like get the punishment of treating people free, because they have expenses. Clinic has expenses need to cover. I think it's a government responsibility to find the best plan for these people. And don't tell me Obamacare. It's a joke. It's absolutely a joke. People who work in medical field, especially people who work closely to insurance claim and things like that, I'm sure they agree with me. It's a joke, and you are forced to have it. Otherwise, you are getting a penalty on your tax when you file for tax if you don't have insurance. So if you don't have insurance, no way, you gotta go and get Obamacare. Pay them $150 a month at least. This is the smallest amount you will pay just to maintain useless insurance. So it's a joke. I don't think there's any benefits out of it. So yeah, I think government should find a best health system from insurance wise. And even people who has Medicare, if you retire and have Medicare, they cover only 80%. Still 20%, you still have to purchase a supplement insurance or secondary insurance to cover. And some people are lucky and they are eligible for Medicare and Medicaid. A lot of people are not, because you really need to make like nothing to be eligible for Medicaid with Medicare. So it's also another subject I can talk about in another video. But health system from insurance wise, yes, need an improvement. But at the end, you will not go to the hospital and die in the emergency room like happen in a lot of countries if you don't have money or if you don't have insurance. You are going to get treated, they will save your life, and they will send you home. If you can afford, pay them back, good. If you cannot, they're not gonna stop you from going back to the hospital. They will have to get you back if you need, and you're also gonna get treated. The only thing, you're just adding medical debt on you. And I can make another video also about how you deal with the medical debt and what the best way to get rid of or pay them back. And let's talk about the nature in USA. Nature is beautiful in USA. USA in the country, if you want to take a vacation, you don't really have to leave the country to take a vacation. If you want to go visit the mountains and rivers and snow, you can go to Colorado, you can go to Montana, you can go to a lot of states. If you want to go to a nice beach and sand, you can go to Florida, you can go to Hawaii, you can go to California. If you love snow and ice, Alaska, or go north to Rhode Island, Massachusetts, Connecticut, you name them. So if you want history, you can go to the different states. If you like gambling and city life, you can go to New York or Las Vegas. It's a just country that has everything. You don't need to leave the country to go somewhere else to have a good vacation. You can always stay inside the country and have a good, nice vacation and see everything and do everything you want. So and freely move. If you're citizen or not, no one care, man. You're legally here. You have an ID, fly an airplane, take train, or even drive. No one will stop you. And this is something I highly love about US, that has everything you really want to, and you don't really need to leave the country and apply for visa or whatever to go like have nice vacation. It could be a little cost if you want to go to like big cities, but also you can just do a road trip to like state next to you and have fun, and it's not going to cost you that much like leaving the country. So it's something I love so much about this country. Yes, I can make a lot of videos about my experience in US. I have learned so much, so many things, and at the end, I love this country and I'm planning to stay here my entire life. and I'm very excited for the coming years, and I have a lot of plans to improve my life from personal wise and financial wise and everything. So I'm going to make another videos later talking about the credit system, about the health system in general. So what do you guys think? Leave me a comment below if you would like me to make video about anything as immigrant, and I will do my best. And thank you for watching. Please subscribe and hit the like button. I will appreciate it. Y'all have a good day and enjoy it.